Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touched. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run the option. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Auburn offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, Ted, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Single back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finds room at the 30. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. An inside give now from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Christian, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Perkins. The pocket breaking down, and he pulls in the catch. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Burks. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, A&M. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A quick throw out left, complete. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up the first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds his man. It's Peters. They'll stop him short with a completion, gain 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the option play. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pressure is coming. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he's got his man open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Sixth play of the drive coming up. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He shreds the tackle. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Perkins. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got to run a pitch. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crosses the 10-yard line. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. More control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. It's definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Extending the play now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, hit as he throws. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Perkins. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
The offense really clicking here. The shotgun running play call. Makes a nice move there. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw. It's Perkins. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, A&M. So the offense flexing here, Perkins stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And they'll set up with PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 38, Auburn 17.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for three? Shotgun formation here on third down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
And he's brought down there. Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Using his legs, it's Burks. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Gringo. Moves.
He'll hand it off. Powers through. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
On the set.
We'll give it to the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Perkins. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Aggies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they've got him.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Dirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Ball is free in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on second down.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Has his caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. It's an option look. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues